Hey my darlings, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to prep nails very thoroughly and also how I do this gel overlay on my sister's hands. So let's get right into the video. I'm starting off with my e-file and I'm going to use my cuticle bit to just push back this cuticle and also like take off any dead skin around the cuticle area. Okay, to be fair, I do not know what these bits are called. I just named them according to how I use them, but you can check out, you can Google or check other videos on if you really want to know what each of these bits are used for. Alrighty, so I'm going to go around her cuticles and I'm going on a really low speed, which is why I sort of have to go over and over again. If you're not very comfortable with making use of your e-file, I suggest you go on a very low speed. You don't have like a nail drill or an e-file, you can definitely use a cuticle pusher and the scraper to do this part of the nail prep, but I'm using the file today because I sort of just want to show people how to do like nail prep with the e-file. Alright, so next I'm just going to apply Cuticle Softener. Now this is like the first time I'm doing this, and I'm doing it because I've had this product for a very long time and I decided, I haven't actually tried it. I decided to give it a try today, so I just applied some of that on the nail. I let it sit for right about 2 minutes and you'll be amazed, it actually softens the cuticles really easy. And then I wiped them, like I wiped off the cuticle softener from the nails, and then I'm just going in now with my nail nippers, my cuticle nippers, and I'm just going to cut out like cut around the cuticle, the dead skin hanging there and the excess like cuticle flaring out. Now this is very optional, and I suggest you also ask your client if you're going to do this on your client before you start nipping their cuticles, because some people do not like it. Next I'm going in with a sanding bit and I'm using a very fine grit, and I'm going to go over the cuticles and just take off the shine from the nail as well. And also I suggest again, go on a low speed if you're not comfortable with working or with making use of your e-file, because you could actually hurt your client. All right, so I'm also going to try to just neaten up the free edge. She doesn't have much free edge, so I'm just going to try to neaten it up, but then again I'm just going to take off the shine like I said earlier and go around the cuticle. Alrighty, so I'm going in with my Cuticle Pumice next, and this just removes any dead skin, or rather it ensures that there is no cuticle, no dead skin, no particles hanging like around the cuticles as well. So I just work it around the cuticles and the side walls, and I do that to all of the nails. Sometimes when you're using the pumice, it doesn't look like it actually is doing anything, but it really does. Alrighty, so next I'm just going to go in with a cotton ball dipped in alcohol, and I'm just going to remove any dust like hanging in there, or any dust like in the corners, and also dehydrate the nail at the same time. Alrighty, so our prep step is almost complete. Before I finish the process, I like to apply my nail tips first. So I'm going to do that. I'm making use of the natural easy stiletto tips from CHB, and I'm also using the Bond glue from CHB, sorry, and that's what I'm using to adhere my tips. Next I will trim these lengths, this tip down to her desired length. Now the reason I actually applied the nail tip is because, like, as you guys saw, she didn't really have like any, not like she didn't really have any free edge, she did not have any free edge, and we sort of just wanted the nails to like have a little bit of length but still look very natural. So that's why we're cutting it really low as well. And normally, as you guys, and also sorry, as you guys can see, her nail beds are very they are broad and they are short. So I just applied the tips so that or nail tips rather, so that they can sort of like look a lot longer and nicer. Yeah. So we're going in for the scovial shape here. I'm just rounding off those corners for her so that they could look nice. Alrighty, so for today's gel, I'm making use of the Builder gel from J&J Glam, and it's in the number 3. I'm also going to make use of my liner brush and a gel brush. Now I've already done her other hand. We're going to repeat everything I did on the other hand on this hand. So before we begin application and to finish up our final prep, I am going in with alcohol, and I'm just dehydrating the nails thoroughly once again. Next, I'm going to go in with the Francesca nail primer, and I'm going to apply one coat of it to all of the nails, and then I will go again in with the J&J Glam nail primer, and I'm going to apply one coat of that as well to all of my nails. And yes, I do use two primers. Oh, there are two different brands though. I do use the two because I have finally realized that it increases or well, it enhances adhesion and bond, and the nails just seem to last longer. So yes, that's like the reason. I don't think I have any other reason, and aside from the fact that I cannot let go of the Francesca nail primer. Alrighty, so we're done with the primer application, and now we're going to apply base coat to all of the nails, just one coat of base coat. And base coat majorly because we are making use of gel, builder gel to be specific, but base coat does act like an adhesive, an adhesive. Yeah. Base coat does act as an adhesive. Okay, so base coat is like the primer for your gel product. If you're making use of polygel, builder gel, hard gel, soft gel, any kind of gel product, you need base coat to um, bond or to sort of hold the product in place. After applying base coat, make sure to cure in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now to begin our application, I'm taking a small amount first, and I'm going to brush that on the nail, and this usually is a sleep layer. It does help the gel to move around. You are not going to cure this layer, however, and next I'm just going to take a much bigger amount of gel, and I'm just going to walk it around in a circular motion. I sort of do circular motions, and then I like to do side to side or left to right, up and down. Usually with gel, you're not supposed to dab it or pat on it or try to like walk it around in funny patterns, because it will create bubbles. Alrighty, so if I've got any of the corners spilling, I usually like to address it immediately and wipe it off just like that. We flash cure in the lamp 10 seconds, and then we're back for our next layer of gel, and this layer is just to help me with that apex, and then just to finish up the free edge. Like I said, we're doing an overlay, and her nails are small but big so we really don't need that much product. And you guys, this is the first time I'm doing like a gel overlay on somebody's hands, like on my sister's hands. I've never done it on anybody else. I only do it for myself, and I like the knowledge that I have from doing gel is like from when I started learning nails, or sorry, doing nails. Like I first tried to learn how to do gel nails. Okay, so don't come for me. I'm not a gel expert, and this is not a client. This is my sister's hands. All right, so let me explain properly again. what I do. So first off, I pick up a small amount of product and I brush that on, and this usually acts as a slip layer to allow the product to move freely around nail. Next, I take another a much bigger bowl of product, and then I work it around. I try to get as close to the cuticle as I possibly can, okay, but not very close to the cuticle and the side walls. That is what the liner brush is for, okay, you guys. And then if there's any spillage, address it immediately, okay, because like this gel levels is self-leveling, so eventually it will like spill into the side walls and cuticle more. All right, so next I take the liner brush and I just use it to go get as close to the cuticle as possible, just to fill in those areas that my gel brush cannot fill in, and then I cure in the lamp 10 seconds, and then we are back. I'm going to apply my next layer, my next amount of product. And yeah, she shook her hands for a second, so we sort of hit into the cuticle, but that's okay. Like I said, address it immediately. If not, you create an avenue for the product to begin to overflood the cuticle. All right, so next we're going again in, and we're just going to fill it, you guys. Circular motions, or left, right, up, down, but not too wiggly, not too not too dabby. Next, I flip the nails over so that the product can flow to create an apex, and then I flash cure in the lamp. And this is what we've got after I've done all of the nails. And because it is gel, just like polygel, it does leave a tacky layer, so I just wipe that off with alcohol, and then we'll move into filing. So normally now, as you guys would know, when I file, I like to do my free edge first, but because the nails are very short, one, and two, gel is quite soft, you guys, I'm doing the body of the nail first, and then I will later on crisp up the free edge after I'm done filing the like the nail. And there's really no much filing to do because gel, like I said, is soft. It's much softer than acrylic to file, so be very conscious when you're filing, one, and two, try not to get carried away. Don't overfile, and maybe possibly use a softer grit if you're having issues with trying to file appropriately when it comes to gel. While the filing is taking place, I just want to mention that I do not show how I do the cow art or like the cow prints. That content is not in this video, majorly because I forgot to press play when I was doing those. So yeah, I didn't have the file to show regardless. But then again, if you have any suggestions, any contributions concerning this set and how I did my gel overlay, please let me know very kindly in the comment section. Like I said earlier, I'm not a gel expert, so I'm very certain that there are a few things that I did not do right, and so I'm very open to new knowledge. You can definitely let me know in the comment section below. But yes, you guys, this is it. This is how I do my gel overlay. This is how I've always been doing it on my own nails, and I finally decided to try it on someone else. So yeah.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish and run, yeah, yeah.
Alright, so after filing, I like to flip my client's nails over just so that I can see what they are seeing from my own point of view and make corrections. But here is the final result, you guys. Look at how clean those cuticles are, and look at how nicely my overlay turned out, even though we use nail tips. But they look amazing. Let me know what you think, you guys. I'm really happy with this set. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.